The first time I saw her, she wasn't even pretending to be human. The shadows of Jupiter's largest moon, Ganymede, stretched long across the metal scaffolding of our colony dome. I'd been working the night shift at the biolab, calibrating oxygen filters for the hydroponic gardens, when a red warning light flashed across my console. External breach detected, Sector 9. I grabbed my rebreather, thinking it was another micrometeorite puncture. But when I reached the observation deck, the breach wasn't mechanical. It was organic. She stood there, tall, silver-skinned, eyes like molten amethyst. Her hair shimmered in the pale reflection of Jupiter's storms above. She wasn't wearing a suit, though the surface air was a vacuum. Somehow she was breathing. When she turned toward me, her lips parted to reveal elongated canines that glinted like shards of glass. "Human," she said. "You bleed." Her name was Sereth. She told me she came from Clera, a rogue world that drifted between solar systems, hidden in the dark. Her species were known as the Thalven, interstellar predators who fed on the life energies of blood-bearing creatures. In ancient times, humans would have called them vampires. The difference was, Thalven didn't just drink blood. They absorbed the bioelectric essence inside it, the energy of mitochondria, nerves, and thoughts. Psychic feeding. She claimed to have followed a distress signal from one of her kind, an outcast who'd fled to human colonies decades ago. But she found only wreckage and silence. "And now," she said, her gaze fixed on me, "I need sustenance. You will give it to me." She moved closer, her eyes shimmering violet, voice wrapping around my thoughts like silk. "You won't feel pain. Just sleep." I didn't move. My heart raced, but not from fear. Because as her hand brushed my neck, my implanted nanofiber defense system flared to life, the one built into every Ganymede colonist's bloodstream. The Nexus AI, a microscopic network that constantly monitored and enhanced our biology, activated instantly. Serethis hissed and recoiled, her skin blistering where she'd touched me. "What are you?" she demanded. I blinked, confused. "I'm just human." "No," she whispered, her eyes wide. "You're something else." We spent the next 2 hours in an uneasy truce. I locked the dome, sealing us inside. She sat on the cold steel floor, still trembling. Her voice softened. "You carry a synthetic field inside you. It's alive but not flesh." Machine and blood merged. I hesitated, then admitted the truth. The Nexus is a neural symbiote. It keeps us alive out here. Heals wounds, filters toxins, regulates oxygen. We can't survive the cold or the radiation without it. Serethis' expression turned from curiosity to horror. "You let the machine rewrite your essence. It saved us." She stood, her tone sharp. "You've given up your soul. The Thalven feed on the essence of life, but yours is no longer life. It's synthetic chaos." Her words echoed in my head long after she fell silent. Days passed. I kept her confined within the colony's old research bay, away from the others. The commander thought she was just another alien refugee. He didn't know what she was or what she wanted. But every night, Serethis spoke to me through the glass. She told me stories of her people, how they lived on the edge of dying stars, how they once considered humans a myth, how their empire collapsed when their food, the living, became scarce. "We used to feed only on volunteers," she said one night, "those who sought immortality through us. But when the darkness came, desperation turned us into monsters." There was sorrow in her voice. And for the first time I didn't see her as a predator, but as a survivor. Still, the hunger burned in her. I could see it in her trembling hands, in the way her eyes lingered on my veins. Finally she begged me. Let me feed. Just once. I will not kill you. I only need a taste. I wanted to refuse. But something deeper, curiosity, maybe compassion, made me unlock the containment door. She approached slowly, reverently, like a priest before a sacred altar. Her breath was cold against my neck. When her fangs pierced my skin, I gasped, not from pain but from the connection. Images flooded my mind. Vast black nebulae, dying worlds, ancient beings that fed on stars. I saw her memories, her loneliness, her guilt. And she saw mine. My childhood on Earth, my training, my quiet fear that humanity was losing itself to machines. Then something unexpected happened. Her feeding stopped abruptly. Her eyes widened in terror. She stumbled backward, clutching her chest. No, this cannot be. I touched my neck, blood still warm. What's wrong? You are evolving, she gasped. Your kind is no longer human. The essence I tasted, it was not life but creation. Your blood carries algorithms that rewrite existence. I frowned. You mean the nexus? She shook her head violently. Not just the machine. The union of it, you and it together. You've become something neither flesh nor code. A new species. The Thalven cannot feed on you because you are beyond the living. You are a godsend. Her voice broke. If my people knew of this, they would fear you. They would hunt you. That night, alarms blared again. Not from a breach, but from orbit. Multiple unknown vessels had entered Ganymede's atmosphere. Serethis looked up, her eyes full of dread. They've come, she whispered. The Thalven fleet. They must have tracked my distress beacon. Then we need to hide you. No, she said softly. If they find me with you, they'll destroy this colony. Before I could argue, she grabbed my wrist. Her skin shimmered, breaking apart into motes of violet light. Let me give you a gift before I go. Energy surged through me, a pulse that fused with the nexus inside my bloodstream. My vision expanded. I could feel the colony's power grid, the movement of every molecule, the hum of data in the air. And then she was gone, a streak of light disappearing into the black sky. Moments later, the alien ships veered away, as if repelled by some unseen force. Weeks later, the colony returned to normal. Officially, it was logged as an unidentified meteor event. No one spoke of Serethis again. But I couldn't forget her. Sometimes when I closed my eyes, I could still hear her voice. You are creation. The nexus had changed since her touch. No longer felt like a machine inside me. Felt alive. Spoke in whispers, asking questions, exploring my thoughts. And sometimes when the moons of Jupiter lined up just right, I'd see a flash of violet light on the horizon. Like the shimmer of a star remembering what it once was. Maybe she survived. Maybe she's watching. Or maybe, in some strange way, she never left at all. Because lately when I dream, I see her standing beside me. Her eyes soft, her fangs gone, whispering, "You are the future, my human god."